Hi everybody, welcome back to the Drunken Bull Ranch on Reed. Excuse me, sorry. So this afternoon I had some extra time on my hands, so I decided I'd get on a project that I'm doing for my neighbor for a few hours. And basically what it is that they've got rocks in their place like I got in my place, and so we're moving them, getting them to the side of the field so they can use the field. So let me show you. So I got a load of rocks in there. Now if you look at that rock bucket, I cut the screen out of the bottom that I had tack welded in there. Now you can really see it. And I am just scooping up rocks and moving them to the side of the field. And we spent some time with the excavator out here and made some good rock piles so that I got a good spot to pick them up. But you can see there's quite a few rocks out here. A whole bunch over there too. But anyway, so I saw that our previous video on the rock bucket was getting quite a few views. Thank you all for that. Also, thank all of you for subscribing. If you like these videos, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Anyway, so I figured I'd show you how this works for a few minutes. And hopefully this will be a little better video than the last one. So, here we go. Part of the problem with this is just transporting them across the field to where they want them. Takes a few minutes. But I just get the angle of the bucket right, and then we drive right into the pile here. Now it's really easy to overload this, so you kind of got to be a little bit careful about how much rock you're getting. And sometimes you'll get rock on one side of the bucket and not on the other. So all I do is just kind of readjust. It's a little hard to do this while I'm filming. And honestly, this is probably how I bent the arms on my loader attachment. So I try not to overload the bucket too heavy, because the bucket is actually a whole lot heavier than the bucket that's supposed to be on this tractor, and it can overload it in a big hurry, and that's probably how I bent that arm on my loader attachment. You can see that it kind of doesn't sit right, but once again, I don't think that was the fault of the manufacturer. I think it was the fact that I overloaded the bucket. So yeah. Anyway, you can see that row of rocks out there on the fence line, and that's where we're taking these rocks. So it's kind of a slow, tedious process, but it's a whole lot nicer than picking them up by hand. So I just randomly select a location in this pile that I've started that doesn't look quite as tall as the rest of it, and dump them in there. And by the time I'm done, it'll probably go all the way down the fence line over there. Well, here we go, we're dumping. There they go. Looks like I got one stuck right there, but it'll probably come out on the next load. This is a lot smoother process when I'm not filming. But yeah, I've got one pile there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piles that I gotta get moved. And then we'll go through and get all the rest of the little stuff. But we're just trying to get the big stuff out of here right now. And like I said, it is kind of a time-consuming process when you're moving up to the side of the field, because you got to drive back and forth. But I found this ground was a little frozen, and with the screen in there, the dirt wasn't falling through. So I went ahead, like I said, I had it just tack welded in there. So I just used the grinder and cut it out, and now the dirt's falling through and we're getting the big rocks. And then when I'm done, I'll just tack weld it back in. But I should tell you that I've got this on, or this rock bucket on the little XR 4150 LS tractor, and it does pretty good. And like I said, I get a little dirt, just shake it, and it pretty well falls out. And that way, I leave the dirt in the field and get the rocks out. This field is pretty dang bumpy because we've been pulling rocks out of it. So I'm kind of traveling slow back and forth across the field because I don't want to knock my teeth out. But once again, the little rock bucket does a pretty decent job getting these big rocks out. The smaller rocks are a little more challenging, but the big rocks are pretty easy. Yeah, everything out here kind of looked like that, and now they're at least in piles. Now, we're putting them along this fence because eventually he says he's going to hire somebody with a dump truck, loader, to haul them away, and he just kind of wants them out of the field till then. That's kind of expensive process, hauling it all away. So he just wants to do it piecemeal, and that way he doesn't have all the expense all at once, which I get. So that's what I'm up to today. As always, support your local farmers. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk at you later. Bye.